Some monsters wear costumes, others wear stories. El Duende was both. He wasn't just folklore, not really. The tale changed with the border. Trickster in Mexico, demon in Guatemala, soul seller in the older books no one reads anymore. One thing stayed the same. He offers what you want and takes what you are. El Duende doesn't live in forests or fairy circles. He lives in walls, closets, attic corners where whispers mold and shadows curl. He is not ancient, but patient and greedy. Redwood Pines, California, November 2nd, 5 college seniors. Nick, Jordy, Darius, Mateo, and Felix rented a cabin deep in the redwoods for Halloween weekend. No cell service, no neighbors. Just mushrooms, cheap whiskey, and a beat-up Ouija board they bought for $12. Felix found the book the first night. It was stuffed behind a wall panel bound in what looked like sun-dried leather. The cover was scratched with a single symbol, a tooth inside a top hat. The pages were water-damaged, written in archaic Spanish with uneven margins and little flecks of something red. On page 3, a drawing. A tiny man with a crooked grin, black suit, and hollow eyeless sockets. Beneath it, in smeared ink, El Duende, granter of wishes, keeper of debts, collector of the final breath. Mateo muttered, "My abuela told me about him. She said if you ever see El Duende, run. He doesn't give gifts, he makes trades, the kind you don't notice until you're screaming." Nick rolled his eyes. "Let's summon the little freak." Darius read the words. Jordy lit a candle. The air thickened like syrup. Every sound in the cabin dimmed as if muffled underwater. Then they heard it. Tap. Click. Tap. Not footsteps, not claws. Shoes. Tiny shoes. From the corner of the living room behind the coat rack, he emerged. No taller than a 5-year-old, skin like bark. Black suit with old rust buttons. A child's bow tie soaked in something dark and dry. His top hat looked too big for his head. His smile never moved, but his eyes, twin black holes swirling with white dots, looked at each of them. "I heard your wishes," he said. "Let's play. If you like the story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more scary stories like this." They each got one. No rules, no catches, not right away. Nick wanted money. Enough to never worry again. Jordy wanted fame. "I want people to know me, everyone." Darius, the reckless one, grinned. "I want to be invincible." Mateo, anxious and tired of fear, whispered, "Take away my fear. Forever." Felix, always the skeptic, smirked. "I wish you'd prove you're real." El Duende's grin widened. "Done." Then he vanished like breath on cold glass. The wishes came true. At first, Nick's crypto wallet exploded. He logged in and saw 6 figures, then 7, then 8. But it didn't stop. It spread. Touched banks, offshore accounts, flagged agencies. His name lit up government watch lists like Christmas. Jordy's throwaway TikTok exploded overnight. 10 million followers. His face was projected on LED billboards in Times Square, without him uploading a thing. Darius sliced his hand on a beer can. He watched the wound seal instantly. His body was untouchable. Mateo stood alone in the woods for hours, heard snarls, saw shapes in the trees, felt nothing. Felix was the first to break. They heard him screaming at 3:14 a.m. He was curled in the bathtub, sobbing, repeating, "He's in the mirror. He's not leaving." The next morning, they found Felix hanging from the rafters. His eyes were missing. His mouth was stuffed with blackberries and pine needles. A red balloon floated beside him, carved into the wall in jagged Spanish. Proof delivered, one paid. Nick tried to withdraw his cash. Couldn't. The money multiplied and jumped into strangers' accounts, traffickers, terrorists, mob fronts. His face hit national news. He died in the woods, his skull bashed in with a rock. His pockets were filled with shredded $100 bills. His eyes were sewn shut with gold thread. A party hat rested on his knee. Jordy live-streamed every second. He couldn't stop. His phone wouldn't turn off. Even when he crushed it with a hammer, the screen blinked back to life, still recording. The comments got strange. He's behind you. Why aren't your lips yours anymore? His final video showed him clawing at his own face, laughing and crying as El Duende danced behind him in the reflection of the TV. Then the feed cut. Mateo grew catatonic. No blinking, no reaction to anything. Not thunder, not screams, not blood. He stared into space and whispered, "No fear means no panic. No panic means no fight. He wants meat that trembles." They found his body nailed to a tree in the forest. His lips were painted like a clown's. His skin had been peeled in squares. On the bark above his head, "Meat should not be bored, two left." Darius lasted days. He boarded the doors, armed himself, and booby-trapped the cabin. Recorded himself every night, daring El Duende to try him. "Come on, freak, I can't die." But he didn't understand the deal. Invincible is not immortal. When the cops arrived, they found his body in the attic, stitched into a marionette, limbs bending the wrong way, intestines stretched into puppet strings. He was still breathing. His lips twitched. On the wall, "I took my time." Now the cabin sits alone. Locals walk faster when they pass it. They say sometimes you can hear scratching in the walls, whispers in Spanish, the sound of a tiny hat falling to the floor. Some even say the book appears again when the moon is right, waiting. El Duende is still there, waiting for someone to ask for just one thing. And he's still one soul short. Because El Duende always collects. If you like the story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more scary stories like this.